released in early 1993, and that year would mark a huge turning point not just for Wolf, but for a rising figure in the music game, Sean Puffy Combs. Before Wolf went away, he and Puffy already knew each other from the neighborhood. By the time Wolf got out, Puffy was starting to build his name in the industry and had that ambitious spark that everybody talked about.
Oh, yeah?
At the time, Puffy was working under Andre Hurl at the legendary
Harold?
Uptown
About Hurl?
Records, where he helped shape major R&B hits like Joe
Listen,
Desi's
somebody
Forever
needs
My
to
Lady
fire you.
and Mary J. Blige's What's
Wait,
the
you
111.
about to Joe Desi?
Those projects changed
Mes
the
amis,
sound of
wap
R&B
wè,
forever.
c'est Joe Desi yo
Even with all
rele.
his success,
M'tapito
Puffy's
rele moun yo
drive
Joe
and bold
Desi.
personality
Avant
started to clash with
m'rele
Uptown
Joe
CEO
Desi.
Andre Hurl.
What, you did not hearing
Mary
that?
Uptown Records, where he helped shape major R&B hits like Joe Desi's Forever My Lady.
Kado kaka Joe Desi. Kola get no. The other mama. Get a mama. Your grandmother. Parce que m'bap joue voleda.
Started to clash with Uptown CEO.
No, Volada's
Andre
Biggie's
Hurl.
mother.
By early 1993, things reached
But
breaking
nobody,
point.
no,
Puffy
about
fired late.
Janice. Sortez foot calotte là.
At the time I was working on her, but he wasn't paying me enough, so I had to.
Well, really. About Harold, listen, you need to
Losing
get
his job
fired.
after helping create some of the biggest hits in the era left him questioning everything. His career, his future, and even his next move in life. Luckily, Puffy had real friends who believed in his vision. People from
Puff
Harlem
Diddy
and
Daddy.
beyond stepped in to support him financially while he worked to rebuild. But even with their help, it wasn't enough. Puffy needed more funding to keep pushing his dream and promote the two most important artists he believed could change everything. That's where things started to get even more intense. The two artists Puffy believed in the most were Craig Mack and the notorious Big I.G.
Yes.
And this is exactly where Wolf's connection came into play. After getting out of prison, Wolf teamed up with his close friends Buck and L, and together they started a party promotion company called Butt Naked. Their events were legendary. They threw huge parties up and down the East Coast,
Tupac back
including
no,
at Puffy's
butt
old
naked.
school, Howard
Tupac was
University
not in
in
it.
Washington,
Okay, please.
D.C. But people in the scene whispered that the party company wasn't their only hustle. Some claimed it was a way to fund other ventures. What's clear, though,
That's
is
where
that
he got
Wolf,
the money
Buck,
from to
and L
give to
decided to
Puff
become
Diddy
early
Daddy.
investors in Puffy's dream project, Bad Boy Records. They reported
That's
he put in
why
hundreds
Wolf
of
was
thousands of dollars
so,
to
you know,
help
he
Puffy
felt
get
like
the
he was,
label
he
off the
partnership,
ground.
he made a
Talk about
partnership
believing
avec
in a
Puff Diddy
vision.
Daddy.
Another one of Puffy's
Mais
close friends,
Puff Diddy Daddy, son
D-Ferg,
papa
who
kakali,
happens to be the father of Aesop Rake, even designed the
Magon
now
Munsa.
iconic Bad Boy Records logo.
A$AP Ferg's father.
Oh, A$AP Ferg father.
D-Ferg. He had designed the logo for Uptown Records and the logo for Bad Boy.
Their teamwork
Oh,
and
really?
belief in Puffy's dream
Oh,
paid
ça
off
c'est
in a
ménage,
major
ça c'est
way
ménage
once Biggie
Puff
started
Diddy
making
Daddy.
waves with his feature on the hit
Qui j'en ai que
Super.
Eva Clap Davis, bon, I seen him.
They threw huge parties up and down the East Coast, including at Puffy's old school, Howard University in Washington, D.C. But people in the scene whispered that the party
David said he
wasn't
gave
their only
the
hustle.
he had a
Some
degree
claimed it
from
was a way
Howard
to fund
University
other
too.
ventures.
Papa
What's clear,
Kakasa.
though, is that
Okay,
both
Puff Daddy
Buck
Kids.
and L
Papa
decided to become early investors
Kaka.
in Puffy's dream project,
Yes.
Bad Boy Records. They
Tupac
reportedly
Pat
put in
no
hundreds of
no
thousands of
Radot
dollars to help
Tzitu.
Puffy
He
get
wasn't
the
a
label
part
off
of
the
that
ground.
that
Talk
world.
about believing in a vision. Another one of Puffy's close friends, D-Ferg, who happens to be the father of Aesop Rake, even designed the now iconic Bad Boy Records logo.
A$AP Ferg's father, D-Ferg. He had designed the logo for
Listen,
Uptown
Tony.
Records
Ou
and
kon
the
pou sa
logo for
mwen
Bad
rem
Boy.
Their teamwork and
mwen
belief
reme
in
Bad
Puffy's
Boy
dream
paske
paid off in a
mpa
major way once Biggie
toujou
started making waves with his feature on the
jouer
hit
sou Puff
Super
Diddy
Cat
Daddy.
track, Dolly
That's a
My
black
Baby,
man right there.
and later his own
He
breakout
wanted to
single,
live
Party
in
at
that
Bulls,
world.
from the Who's the Man
Non,
soundtrack
non,
in
moun moun blan yo,
1993.
li te vle
From that point
viv
on,
non mod
things
sa.
were looking up for
I am
everyone
not down with
involved.
that
Wolf
word,
started
okay?
spending more time
Mba
with
bote
Puffy as the
nan
label
bot sa
grew,
ditou.
and their friendship
M
only
konen,
got
tout
tighter,
moun ta
almost
pansi.
like brothers.
M do
Bad
fe
Boy
sa.
Records was quickly
M
becoming
ka ale
one of
nan
the most
l'ekol
talked
yo
about
pou
labels in
apren
hip-hop.
sa yo
Then,
apren.
in
Pase si m
1994,
pa apren
Puffy made a
sa
massive
yo
power
apren.
move, signing a
Mbap
50-50 50
pas
distribution
jouer
deal with
on
music
travail
legend Clive Davis
côté.
and Arista
So
Records.
therefore,
That deal officially launched Bad Boy into the big leagues, with Craig Mack's hit "Flavor in Your Ear" taking over the charts, followed by its
Mes amis, rest in
star-packed
peace,
remix,
Craig Mack.
and
Regardez ça, il
Biggie's
fait Craig Mack.
groundbreaking album "Ready to Die" dropping that
So
same
God, I
year.
said how.
Bad Boy Records became unstoppable.
Unstoppable, Runaway Train, c'est ça,
Vibes
Vibes Cartel. Ou connaît Vibes Cartel, c'est 50 ans, les gars. He's 50. You know, Lou is 50.
He wasn't just there for show.
Oh, they half a century years old.
His sharp instincts,
God
and his
bless you,
fearless
people.
reputation in the streets. Puffy trusted him completely and knew that Wolf always had his back. And as Bad Boy's fame
Yeah, parce que
exploded,
Wolf te travaille
Wolf's
dur,
protection and
il
street
était toujours
smarts
gay
would
l'argent.
soon
He always
become
had
more
money because he
important
worked
than ever.
hard.
On
You know
November
what I'm saying?
30,
If I selling drugs, like
hip-hop history took a shocking
cocaine,
turn.
and like,
The
yeah,
night
he
that
wasn't
would
doing
spark one of
that.
the biggest
He was
rivalries
doing,
the music
you
world
know,
has ever
that
seen.
other stuff.
That evening, Tupac Shakur was attacked in the lobby of Quad Recording
Et puis,
Studios
quoi,
in
c'est
New
Pop
York
Daddy
City,
Daddy qui
leaving
fait
him
yo touye
seriously
Tupac.
injured after being
Absolutely.
shot multiple times. It was a
Regardez ça,
moment
lui
that
fait
changed
qui mborde.
everything, both for Pac
Madame.
and the entire rap game.
Ils
At
sont-
the time, Tupac was in New York working on guest features while waiting for his trial in another case. But tension had already started building. Pac began questioning why some of his co-defendants were getting lighter sentences and fewer charges. Among those names being talked about was a well-known Brooklyn figure named Haitian Jack, which made the situation even more dangerous. According to Street Talk, Haitian Jack reached out to another powerful figure,
Côté photo
Jimmy
Haitian
Henchman,
Jack.
and the two allegedly set up a plan that led to the infamous Quad Studios incident. After the attack, Tupac openly called out both Jimmy Henchman and Haitian Jack, accusing them of setting him up. On the surface, this didn't seem like it had anything to do with Biggie, Puffy, or Bad Boy, but Tupac saw it differently. He believed they knew something about the setup and didn't warn him, a betrayal that cut deep since he was close to both of them at the time. Tupac had been friends with Biggie and cool with Puff, so when this happened, he felt like the people he trusted most had turned their backs on him. Rumor also
Shook
has it
na
that
prison
one of the
konya
main
la.
reasons behind the
Shook.
growing tension
Listen,
between Puff and Pac
I'm
was a
décoyé parce
failed business deal.
presque
Pac was
saisi.
reportedly
Bonne
supposed to
base
sign
net.
with Bad Boy Records early on, but backed out at the last minute. Later, he even warned Biggie not to sign with Puff, saying he didn't feel right about how things were being handled. Just a few weeks
Yeah,
after the
parce que,
shooting,
listen,
Tupac was
at
taken
the
to
end of the
Bellevue
day,
Hospital
yo
jail
te men nem nan
before
peyi
being
sa
sentenced
pou
to
yo
4.5
fem
years at Clinton
kompon
Correctional
men
Facility
bagay
in
moun blan
upstate New
kompon,
York.
tout bagay.
While
No,
behind
se,
bars,
mpa
Pac
nan pou
gave
moun
a
nan moun blan,
powerful
no?
interview to Vibe magazine
You understand?
writer Kevin
And then
Powell,
this
where
is
he
the
made
kind of
it
life you
clear he
live.
planned
Ya
to
fe bay
confront
moun
Puff,
blan.
Biggie,
C'est
and
ça yo
anyone
fè.
connected to Bad Boy Records once
Frère,
he was
I'm
free.
sorry,
But
Shook,
while
nou
Pac was
prison
locked
kounya.
up and plotting his
Oja.
comeback, another storm was
Parce
brewing
que
on the
nou
West
mpa konen
Coast.
si nou
This
konen te
time
la.
involving one of
So,
his
e
former
pa
friends
it's
and
not a
future label
situation
boss,
that
marrying Suge
map just
Knight,
probably because
the
I want
infamous
to.
CEO
I'm
of
de
Death
la.
Row Records.
Prison
Once Suge stepped into the
senti,
picture,
okay?
the East
It
Coast
stink.
versus West Coast tension would explode like never
You understand?
before. Even though people often think
I'm the type
Puff
of
and Suge
person,
Knight were
I would
enemies
have to
from the start,
go
that actually
there
wasn't the case.
to actually
In the early
understand
days,
it.
They were surprisingly
Yeah,
cool with each other.
parce que
And
l'm te
that
ale
connection
Miami.
came through one man,
For
Anthony
mes amis,
Wolf Jones.
mpa
Wolf had
kompon.
mutual respect for Suge.
Moun yo
And through
telman
him,
jalousi de
Puff
mwen,
and Suge were
malen
introduced at
Miami.
the legendary Tunnel nightclub in New York
And
City.
then we
From
got
there,
locked up
the
in
two
Miami.
moguls
Yo
hit it off.
nou nan prison
In
nan
fact,
Miami,
they
oui.
got along so well
But
that when Puff would fly out to Los Angeles
I
for
would do the
business,
jet.
Suge himself would sometimes pick him up
Prison
from the
senti ka,
airport. That's how
senti
solid things
people,
were at
senti
first.
reg.
But as their
You know
empire
what?
started growing,
Here I go now.
competition began to
I
stir
found
tension.
it.
Both
It
men
smelled
were
like
young,
period.
ambitious, and running
Li
powerful
senti
record labels.
reg.
And that mix of
Okay?
money, fame,
C'est
and ego
ça.
eventually pushed
That
their friendship
place,
to the edge.
prison.
Their rivalry exploded
Behind
in public
these
view on
prison
August 3rd,
walls,
1995,
doing
during the Source
nice
Awards at the Paramount Theater in New York
faces.
City. That night,
Yeah,
Biggie
that
Smalls
place.
dominated the show, taking home 4 major awards. And of course,
Mali.
Wolf was right there